When did a dumb school prank go downhill fast? Someone brought this tiny Bluetooth speaker to school, and it instantly became our new favorite toy. It could connect to people's phones without them realizing, so obviously we used it for the stupidest things possible. During math, we waited for the quietest moment before blasting a cartoon fart noise loud enough to make half the class choke on their laughter. In science, we timed the SpongeBob "My leg" scream perfectly with someone knocking over a beaker, and the teacher thought the kid actually yelled it. In English, we slid the speaker into the back of a cabinet and looped a goat scream every 5 minutes until the teacher started checking the air vents. We had a whole playlist ready: TikTok audios, dramatic dun-dun stingers, random bra sounds, even old video game noises. We'd connect, blast one, then disconnect before anyone could figure out where it was coming from. If someone got caught holding the speaker, they had to buy snacks after school, so we kept passing it around like some black market contraband. At one point, we got so confident we started doing missions, where one of us would distract the teacher while someone else planted the speaker in a backpack or under a desk. One time, we hid it in the ceiling tiles above the nurse's office and played coughing noises until the janitor went up to investigate. We knew it was dumb, harmless fun, but one afternoon in the library, while we were all huddled at a corner table pretending to study, the speaker made the pairing chime, except none of us had touched it. I checked my phone, not me. Kyle shook his head. Lexi swore her Bluetooth was off. We figured maybe some random kid nearby had their phone on, so we waited to see what would play. A second later, the sound came through. Not music, not a meme, just a voice. Low, slow, whispering our names. At first, it said Kyle's name. Not loud, not distorted, just clear, like someone leaning in too close to a microphone. We all stared at him. He shook his head fast. Then it said my name, then Lexi's, then the fourth person with us. All in the same tone, same pace, like it was reading them off a list. None of us were laughing anymore. The voice had this sick, uneven quality, like whoever it belonged to had to drag the words out of their throat. Then, after a pause, it whispered 4. We all counted without thinking. 4 of us at the table. Then, now 3. The hair on my arms stood up. Kyle looked behind him. No one. The library was almost empty. He picked up the speaker and held it like he was going to toss it in the trash, but the voice said 2. He dropped it so fast it thudded against the carpet. The Bluetooth menu on my phone said connected. No name, no information, no battery level, nothing. Just those words. We looked at each other, silent, and for a second, it seemed like maybe it had stopped. Then, 1. I wanted to run, but my legs felt glued to the chair. The voice started whispering again, too soft to understand, but it was fast, like it was reciting something over and over. Suddenly, in a tone so clear it was like someone was right in my ear, it said 0. The speaker shut off, no chime, just silence. We grabbed our stuff and bolted, almost knocking over a cart of books on the way out. That night, I stayed in my room with the lights on, scrolling on my phone to distract myself. Around 1 a.m., my Bluetooth headphones beeped like they'd just paired with something. My phone was across the room. I froze. The voice came through the headphones, low and calm. It said my name again. Then it started counting down from 10, slow and deliberate. I tore the headphones off and threw them across the room. The countdown stopped at 3. I unplugged everything, turned my phone off, and shoved it in a drawer. But when I woke up in the morning, the speaker was sitting on my pillow, turned on, and the little blue light was flashing in time with my heartbeat.